I'm Star Million, and this is my first Indie Creators Showcase. I'm here to promote and to encourage indie comic creators, no matter what stage you're at. We will encourage you to keep going, or just to help boost your comic. A little bit about me before we get started. I've loved to tell stories since I was a boy. Now, some of these were tall tales, as my grandmother used to call them, but it grew into a real passion for storytelling. I've always loved comics. I did fall out of it for a while until I read The Walking Dead issue 1, and it sucked me straight back in. Since then, I have built up my collection. I buy floppies, I buy trades, I buy indie comics. Anything with a good story and good art, I'm pretty much there for it. In 2015, I decided to write my own comic script. Did nothing with it. 2017, I wrote another indie comic script. Did nothing with it. Then I wrote a script in 2021 called Orium Saga, and at that point I did have the courage to take the next step. I didn't think I would ever be able to do something like this, and it wasn't for I wouldn't have, to be honest, I wouldn't have been able to do it without the fantastic creators that I've met, that I've seen on Twitter, on social media, on YouTube. So I am very grateful. So I want to give something back. Orion Saga is coming out this March on Kickstarter. Art is by Julio Alvarado. I am the writer and letterer, and we cannot wait to show you this and share it with you. It's been 2 years in the making, so I'm really looking forward to it. If it's something that you want to check out, check the pre-launch sign up button down below. But we're not here for me. We're here for you guys. So I'm starting this channel to give something positive starting this channel to give some positive energy back to the community. This channel isn't about drama, it's about the work. I'm here to see your stories, to hear your stories, to see your art, and just to kind of find great things. You all have it. I want to see it. I want to share it, and let's find our audiences all together. Our first book today is 10 issue 3 by Chris Rhodes. 10 is a great series. I've backed issue 1, I've backed issue 2, I've backed issue 3. It honestly, this one sounds the best one yet. This is what Chris had to say about it. It's a good old fashioned superhero assassin ninja brawl in the heart of Tokyo. Now that just grabs you straight away. Like, who doesn't want to see a superhero assassin ninja brawl in the heart of Tokyo? What a setting. And let's be honest, everyone loves superheroes. If you don't, you're like assassins. If you don't, you're like ninjas. You're like one of the three. And if not, if you're like me, you're like all three of them. Think Old Boy and the Raid mixed with Daredevil and Punisher. Looking at the character designs, it looks fantastic. The covers are gorgeous, with a whole host of talent working on this book. It is a must check out, and there are only 3 days left to go now. You don't have a lot of time, so head on over there and give this a back. So, you've heard me talk about it. Now let's actually go and look at some of the pages, covers, and panels from this. So we're going to start with the main characters from 10 series. We're going to go through the character from issue 1, 2 and 3 before focusing more on issue 3's covers and the interior page that we've got. So starting off, we got Peacekeeper. Here's the hero from issue 1. I like the design, it's simple but effective. I'm also a fan of the full face covering masks, don't get me wrong. I do love Batman and the cowl, but if I have a choice I do prefer the full face covering even. The colours work well and the character design behind the mask is also great, so definitely want to check out here. Next we've got Iris, who's the hero from issue 2. What stands out straight to me is the knuckle dusters here. The green and yellow really pops, and overall it's a real solid design. I do like Iris overall. And here we've got Purifier, who is issue 3's hero. My personal favourite out of the 3 so far. The red mask, the fencing armour, and the sword, obviously, it's just a standout hero to me. It's a great design, it's a great pose. It's definitely, like, out of the 3, the most original design out of all of them. I really enjoy it. They're all great designs, but this is the standout one for me. Moving on to the covers, we'll cover the first 3 issues. So we've got the first one with Peacekeeper front and centre. The red really pops in the background, and I like the way that he's flying towards the 10. It's almost as if he's holding up the 10, which is great. Issue 2 is my favourite out of these 3 covers. Basically, the close-up design on Iris, the details in her eyes, it's just so great. Like the smirk, it's just intriguing. It kind of really, if you walk past it, it's the type of cover that you'd be like, "What's this?" You'd actually go and pick it up and be like, "What's in her eye?" And kind of, it is really intriguing. It's the one that kind of grabs you. Issue 3 throws you straight into the battle and lets you know exactly what you're getting from this book. There's going to be a brawl, and there's gonna be a good brawl. Overall, my favourite is the second one, but each one is great in their own way. So the variant covers for issue 3, you can pick your favourite, but my personal one is the centre one. I love the simplicity with the white background and the black and white characters. Also the circles matching up with the colour sets of the heroes is just a great touch. It really grabs my attention. I don't know if that says more about me, that I just like, because I like black and white things, it's like, oh, that one. But each one is great in its own way. Obviously, the fight scene and then the colour work on the next one, it is real eye catching. Kind of looks like a stained glass window. I believe it was Nicholas Mueller who got that one all sorted. So, on to the interior page now. Like, what is going on here? Like, it's a really great tense page. It gets you wanting to know more. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this pans out. Like, the color works great. Like, the characters, like, who is Charlotte? Like, I want to know more about Purifier. It's just, it is a really intriguing page, and it's a great page to actually kind of lead with. So I want to say thank you to everyone that was involved with, obviously, TEN series. That's Christopher Rhodes, Marcus Limon, Buddy Beaudoin. I got that wrong. Sorry, buddy. I will work on my French pronunciation. Marcus Jimenez, Lane Lloyd, Sim, Sal Monaco, and Nicholas Mueller. Obviously, apologies if I butchered your name. I will get better at that. But thank you to each and every one of you for this fantastic work. I can't wait to see more from all of you and to see more from inside TEN issue 3. And that's TEN issue 3. Honestly, I love the gorgeous covers. The covers really do grab you, and the character designs. I can't wait to read this. I really can't. Click the link below for the TEN's issue 3 Kickstarter and go give it a back. Next up, we have Relentlessly Bullied Hero by Ken Vergil. This looks fantastic. It's got the right vibe. Honestly, it reminds me of My Hero Academia. I do believe he's taken inspiration from My Hero Academia, which is great. This is what a little premise of it. After a bonding deal with a villainous, an oddball new hero goes against all odds to make waves in a struggling culture of heroes. Like, it's so little, but just enough to hook you in to go and find out a bit more. The people who have worked on this book are Ken himself and Jose L. Both of their Twitter handles will be down below. So will Chris's, by the way, and everyone else that took part in TEN issue 3. But Ken and Jose have put together a wonderful book here, a two-man team, and you can see the work and the love that's went into it. The art looks fantastic with intriguing and attractive panels. Some of them are a bit risque, I would have to say some of the poses are, but honestly, it's just a beautiful book. Fantastic character designs, and the action set piece that Ken's been showing us is just great. You're going to be seeing that in a moment. Well, you're going to actually go see that now. So let's go check out some of Ken and Jose's work, and we'll be back. On to Relentlessly Bullied Hero now. Starting with the characters, Zil I really like. It's a great costume and generally just great design. We will see a lot more of him in action and some of his powers later on as we continue, but right now it's a great design, great starting point. Zil does remind me a lot of Asta from Black Clover, which is fine for me because I'm a big fan of Asta. So yeah, I do like it. It's just got enough there to be like, you want to see more from him, and trust me, you're going to see a lot more from him. Next up, we have Grimoria Let me know if I've said that wrong, because obviously I don't want to get any of that wrong. I love her design. It's got the sex appeal. The costume is on point. She's the standout of the two at the moment. As with Zeal, you will see a lot more of her, but I'm not going to be showing that here because you really need to head over to the Kickstarter to see more of that design. But it is honestly a great design. The little aspects that you're going to see from her are really good. And like I said, you can see exactly what she is, and it's just a beautifully designed character. Onto the covers. We've got cover A, which is my personal favourite. It is filled with energy. It is fantastic work. If I was walking past this, I'd be picking it up. You get a little taste of Zeal in action there, and I love the energy in it. Like, I do like simple sometimes, but at the same time, like, I go from 0 to 60 very quickly. Like, I like picturesque moments, simple black and white stuff. But then I also like the high energy, grabs your attention, doesn't let go, and that's what this cover's got. Cover B puts Grimoria front and center, and honestly, why wouldn't you? You can see like this cover is going to be very popular. The pose, it doesn't have the energy of A, but the intrigue, it gets your eyes on it. People are going to want this, and I can see why. Cover C is Zeal and his power. The colour is perfect. Like, that deep purple really works. I love that shade of purple. It gives you a little taste of the shadow power, and it's something you would flick through this book. It's gets you wanting more. Like I said, can't say how much I love that purple. It's just such a beautiful cover when you're just taking it all in for what it is, and it's great work. Like I said, my favourite out of the three was cover A, just because of the high energy to it. But all three covers, great work, guys. So the interior pages, they have put a good few interior pages on Kickstarter, so be sure to be checking it out. But let's focus on the ones that really caught my eye. The action here is top notch. The battle with Zeal is filled with energy, it's high quality work, and really puts you into the fight. Like, your man with the rocket, like, throwing rockets or fireworks, whatever he's throwing, like, it's just such a great design. Like, I loved the look on his face. So cocky, so arrogant, and he's just like, I'm gonna launch this firework or rocket right at you, and then Zeal reaching out with his hand, and then beyond his hand, like the bigger shadow hand, and then he grabs hold of it, and it just turns up. Once he's grabbed that shadow, it's just like, whoa, what's going on? Even the guy is fighting like, what is this magic? It's like, honestly, these pages suck me in. They are not the only pages on there. Like I said, there are a lot more, but you need to head over and check them out yourself, because this is going to be a fantastic series, and I'm really looking forward to seeing more. So yeah, thank you to Ken, Vergil, Jose uh, Samu Lama. Sorry if I'm pronouncing anyone's name wrong. Zombie Master 99 and Spunky Ramez, who have all done amazing work here. The last three are Twitter handles. I'll be linking everyone's Twitter handle, whether that be from working on TEN to working on Relentlessly Bullied Hero, down below. So make sure you are checking it out. Like, it looks amazing. I can't wait to read this. It's really going to be great. Click the link below for the Relentlessly Bullied Heroes Kickstarter. There is a lot more days left in this one, so do consider giving it back. Really hoping Ken gets everything funded for it, because it deserves it, and it looks it, and I think it's going to. So go check it out. Remember, if you can't back any of these campaigns, but you do like them, head over to the Twitter, give them a like, give them a share, give them a comment. Honestly, the comments are what really push creators. Like, whenever I get a comment on my work that I've done, obviously I'm not an artist, but like, it's my kind of idea, and Julio's just managed to bring it to life. The comments really do spur you on. They are something which help out a lot. and it kind of feels like you actually mean it instead of just a generic like and share. Obviously, if you don't want to, maybe you're a bit self-conscious about actually kind of expressing things like that, don't worry, do give it a like and share. But comments really do help and they really do encourage. Before I go, remember, don't stop creating. Create the work you want in this world, and good luck with all your work, whether this be the morning, daytime, evening, nighttime, whenever you work, good luck with it. Follow me on X or Twitter at StarMillion88 to see more amazing creators when I share their amazing work that they share with me. Or subscribe here for the next Indie Comics Showcase. Wow, thank you very much everyone for tuning in. Apologies if this one didn't go perfectly, but we're all learning and this is the first time we're doing it. Can't wait to see you all again. Goodbye.